Hey there, ULMA Warriors. We're going to go ahead and start with our class today. I'm going to get you guys through our bow one, and then we're going to get warmed up. All right, face front. Can I bow? Academy tenets with me. I will demonstrate leadership, strength, commitment, knowledge, respect. One more bow. All right, very good. To me, let's just get 10 jumping jacks today. Go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Great. From there, let's go and hop straight into a warm up, guys. I want to get us ready for class today. Now, we're going to be working on switching our feet around. So let's go and hop into a strong sparring stance. Make that L with your feet, back straight and hands up. From here, we're going to do 3 switches. We're going to go hop 1, hop 2, hop 3. After that, you get 2 punches. Punch 1, punch 2. And then we do our hops again. Switch, switch. That was the 3rd switch. Punch, punch. Ready? Go. Switch, switch, switch. Jab, punch. Switch, switch, switch. Jab, punch. Go ahead and keep going for a little bit longer. Go for it. Keep it up, Warriors. All right, let's go ahead and level it up. This time, what we're going to be doing is adding in a front kick as well. So we have 2 punches and a kick. This time, to make it more fun, I want to lead with that kick. All right, so ready? Switch, switch, switch. We're going to go front kick, punch, punch. And then we go back to switching. Go for it. Switch 1, switch 2, switch 3. Keep going. All right, good. From there, go ahead and give it a rest. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and have a seat and put our legs out on the ground. Both legs out in front of you and both hands forward. Try your best to either grab onto your ankles or reach behind your toes. Go for it. Reaching forward. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to take one of our legs and we're going to throw it behind us. With that leg behind you, I want you guys to try your best to have both hands reaching forward. Again, ankle or behind your toes. All right. Very good. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Make sure you're switching along with me. You can go a little bit longer, a little bit shorter. It's up to you. Don't really go shorter, but stay with us. All right. From here, let's go legs out into a big, wide V. Now today we're going to get our 10 side-to-side stretches. You don't need to be with me, but you do need to count 10 by yourself. If you finish before me, start stretching down the middle and side to side on your own. But remember, it's not a race. 10 side to side stretches. Go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. Sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. And 10, sir. You probably beat me. It wasn't a race there, remember? Legs out even wider this time and reach down the middle and side to side on your own. This is one of the best stretches you guys can be doing at home, so make sure you're working hard on it. All right, we are about to be finished up with this stretch, guys, and we're going to move into our last one, the butterfly stretch. From here, bottoms of your feet together, butterfly stretch. Bring your knees up and down. Try to bring your feet close together and towards you. Okay. All right, everybody. From here, let's go and hop up and get ready with our next drill, Warriors. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get to work on our machine gun round kicks. Now, this is going to be a slow build, but I guarantee you it's going to be worth it. Anyone that's able to do 30 round kicks in a row without sitting their leg down has probably started here. Whether or not we'll get there today, only time will tell, but let's see how we do. Now, you're going to start off with your favorite leg today. If you want to try both legs, feel free to rewind this video and go back through. But today we're focusing on our favorite leg. And what I want you guys to do is find maybe a target to hit. That would be great, but it's not required. The only reason it helps is it gives you a physical sound or check. Every time I hit this bag, that tells me that I got a strike and it's easier to count. Whereas the other way, it makes our round kicks maybe just a little bit more sloppy. Now, here's how we're starting off with. Whether you're uh, maybe with your shoes on hitting like a tree lightly, or hitting a bag that you guys have at home, or maybe like a pillar in the wall, you can hit these things, but hit them lightly. Nothing about a machine gun round kicks means that you have to hit hard. Not required at all. Now, the trick is we're going to be going +1 every time. So to start off with, everybody, let's go ahead and get one round kick. Great. Now, moving on to our next one, we're going to get 2 round kicks. Wow, double is hard. We pick up our leg, but the trick is to keep it up in the air. We go 1, 2, and then I set my leg down. Now, you're probably figuring out my formula by now. The next one's going to be 3 round kicks. So I take this leg up and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 round kicks. Go ahead and join me. Let's get 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Now here's the trick. Here's the trick to go forward. We're going to have some moments to go through it. If your knee is moving around, it's not easy. If you can manage to pause or like freeze your knee in one area, keep it in place, this is going to be a breeze for you. I even kind of showed you guys that in the third one because I had my knee going like that. All right. That makes it so hard. Are they stronger? Are they louder? Sure. But remember, we're not focused on being strong, hitting hard. We're focused on getting a ton of round kicks while keeping our leg up in the air. So again, let's try that trick out. Let's go for number 4, everybody. Now, number 4 with me. I want you guys to lift your knee, and I want you to try to keep it in place. Watch my knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I set my leg down. Trying to keep it one spot. All right, is everybody caught up with me? We have 4 round kicks so far. From now on, I'm going to let you guys go by yourself, and you're going to see how many more up you can go. So next round will be 5, and then 6, and then 7, and so on. Do you guys have any questions? All right, let's get started. Go. Now we're going for 5. Ooh, almost dropped it. If you do drop your leg, just retry that round. So for example, I almost lost 5. If I had not gotten 5, I would have went back and tried 5 again. But if you're moving on to 5 or 6, that's okay. Keep going. I'm trying 6. 1, 2. Oh, I set my leg down. So I'll have to retry 6. Okay, so I want you guys to keep going through there. See how high up of a number you guys can get. We're going to go for a little bit longer. Go for it. I didn't count. All right. Make sure you're counting through. Keep going, whether you're on number 7 or number 8. Maybe someone's on 9 already. Keep it up. We're going to go for 10 more seconds. All right. Great. From there, guys, if you want to keep going through on a new leg or even just get farther on, pause the video and keep going. That's okay. Now, if you want to go ahead and try your leg, rewind back, hear me out again, go through level 1, level 2, level 3 again. I know you've already heard me, but it's good to slow down and start off like that. Remember, this can get you up to 30 plus round kicks if you keep working hard. It's all about keeping your knee frozen in one area. Tell you what, let's do one more for fun with me. Let's get 10 round kicks. Try your best. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Great job, guys. Let's head on to the next room. All right, guys. We're going to be working on some board breaking techniques. Now, to make sure that we're getting the best use we can at home, we got to work on something, and it's called the technique of your kick and elbow strike today. It's not always about the strength of the move when you're breaking boards. When you're snapping through a board, yes, strength's going to help you, no doubt about it. However, it's just as important that we make sure that we're doing the right things. We're picking our knee up at the right time, and we're striking, and we're landing all at the right times. And we're going to go through that today with a front kick. So, we're going to put your feet out, and we're going to hop into a front stance. To hop into a proper front stance, I want to take one leg behind me, and I want to bend my front knee, and my hands are up in guard. Now, we're in an okay front stance, we're going to start working on this kick. My leg is behind me. That's my kicking leg. As I pick my knee up, we're going to then push the ball of our foot forward. Now, remember, the ball of your foot is right by where your toes are. You guys see my foot right here? Just the ball of my foot is on the ground right there. So, leg behind me, hands are up. We're going to be working on that back leg front kick. Now, here's the most important part that I want you guys to work on today above all. Yes, I want you to chamber. Yes, I want you to kick strong, but I want to know where you're landing. Now, when we normally work on a board or a bag, it's so easy to throw out your front kick and fall backwards because it's pushing back at you. It just makes sense. But today, because we're not hitting something at the moment, we got to make sure that we're landing in front of us. So our hands are up, our knee is bent in front of us, and this back leg is ready to fire. So we take that back leg, we go front kick, and then we stomp our foot in front. Not even just land in front. Let's stomp our foot today because it's a reminder to us that we need to land in front. Now that we have a new leg, let's use the other leg behind us. I'm going to shuffle back. We have our other leg behind us. Hands are up. Let's get it one more time. Front kick and land. All right. Doing one more time on each leg with Mr. Adams, and then we're going to switch around. All right. Back leg. You guys ready? Remember, pick up your knee. Make sure you kick, obviously, but then we're going to land in front. We kick and we stomp. All right. New leg. Kick and stomp. Ready? I'm going to set a timer, and you guys are going to give it 30 seconds. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's go ahead and keep working, guys. On your own, you're working on this back leg front kick. Stomp that foot in front. Just a little bit longer. You have 20 seconds. Keep going. All right. Make sure that knee chamber's high and your kick soars high. But where do you stomp? Down on the ground. Just 10 more seconds, guys. Keep it up. All right. Good stuff. Now, guys, this isn't the same as, of course, hitting something. We are working on board breaking, not the beautiful kick. We're working on breaking boards, but there's no boards. I know. All right, go ahead and stop right there. Now, what we're going to work on is an elbow strike. And the elbow strike is not too different, but it does have some things we got to focus on. So, we're going to put one of our arms behind us. I usually joke with the little guys that it looks like a chicken wing because it kind of does. It's just the best way of putting it out. So, we have our elbow strike right here and ready to go. What you're noticing is that if you look at my legs, one of my legs and that side of my body is farther to the back of the room than towards you guys. If I reached both arms out, one arm is closer to you guys. My back arm that we're focusing on today is my elbow strike arm. Now, here's where the most people get it mixed up. They try to step with their back leg. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to take this front leg farther forward. So we're in our stance right here, our back stance. We lift this front leg, and as we land forward, this back arm is going to swing. Now, I like to think of it as like a baseball bat. It's not straightforward. It doesn't go beam right ahead like an arrow. What it does is it swings like a baseball bat right through. Now, I don't suggest using this with a baseball, or maybe. That could be really cool. Anyways, we're taking our front leg, and we're going farther forward, elbow strike, as we land forward. Now today, this is just going to feel a little goofy. We're working on breaking boards, but we're not hitting anything. We're going to use this later, but for right now, remember the focus is on the technique of the move, not necessarily how strong the move is or how we do want it to be correct, but not necessarily how fast it is either. It's just a mix of everything. Let's go ahead and try our other leg or other arm. Elbow is up and ready to go. Our other leg is in front of us. Now the trick is if you're already in a front stance, well, you can't really step forward. If you're in a sparring stance, a back stance, it's much easier to launch yourself forward for that elbow strike. All right, let me get a little bit closer so it's easier to see. What we're doing today is we're going to get a few on each side. I'm going to time it out for you guys. We're going to get 30 seconds again, and I want you to switch every time. So here's what the drill is going to look like. You're ready? I want you to point your other arm in front of you. You pick up your leg and you step, and when you swing with this arm, this hand goes to your belt. Do you guys see that? It went to my belt. So here's what we're doing. We're pointing, lifting our knee, stepping forward. Switch legs. Now our other arm's ready to go. Point, and then we launch ourselves forward, elbow strike. So you're getting both sides in just 30 seconds. Are you guys ready? Let's go. All right. Keep going. All right, so we're going to be going and working on that elbow strike, stepping forward. You don't have to hit your arm. You don't even have to be hitting a pillow or a bag in here right now. You're just focusing on going in the air. Trying to get as many as you can. Not quickly, but working on the quality of them. Making sure they're strong, making sure they're fast, making sure it's a little bit of everything. All right, we're going a little bit longer. Stepping, elbow strike. Oh, didn't listen to my one thing. All right, we step, elbow strike. What does this hand do? Goes right to our belt. Very good. All right. Now, here's what I want you guys to do. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to find this person, but see if you can find a parent, a brother, a sister, somebody who can hold a pillow for you. You might even be able to sit up like on a couch or something like that, but don't go around kicking furniture or like trees or something like that. Find somebody that can hold like a couch pillow for you guys. Hold it in front of you, and we're gonna practice some of these moves um, on the pillow. All right. So by now, you've probably found your person to hold a pillow for you. If you couldn't find a person, you can always find them later, or you can just work with me because I don't have a person either. All right. So what I want us to work on, person with the pillow is gonna be right here, and we're right here ready to go. First off today, guys, we're getting a front kick. So my hands are up. I'm taking my back leg, and we're firing that front kick. But what was the most important thing we worked on today? Do you remember? I don't know if you answered, but if you did, I hope you said stomp. All right. So after we did that big kick, we landed on the ground with a big stomp because we're focusing on technique today. So with the pillow in front of me, I'm going to be striking that pillow and getting a nice strong stomp right afterwards. I don't want to hit the pillow and fall backwards. That'd be just silly. All right. So I get my big front kick and I stomp it on the ground in front of me as a reminder to who? To you that you need to land that foot in front. All right, let's go ahead and switch legs this time. What I want you guys to do is to get 30 seconds of nonstop kicks on that pillow. Is it about how many kicks you get? Not at all. If you get 4 kicks today, I'm a happy guy because what I want to see is strong kicks, fast kicks, and I want to really know that you guys are stomping your foot in front of you. Are you guys ready? Go. Take that leg, big kick, and stomp it in the ground in front of you. Remember, we're trying to hit that pillow this time. Big kick. If you guys have a board at home, feel free to try one of those as well. All right, keep going. A little bit longer. Big kick, land in front. Other leg, big kick, land in front. All right, guys, go ahead and stop there. We have one more board breaking thing we're going to do, and it's with that pillow, and it's, of course, to be working on the elbow strike. Set yourself up. What I like to do is to brush my knuckles against that pillow. So if I had a pillow right here, it would be touching the pillow. My other arm is ready to go. And as I lift this leg, I fall forward, swing, and as this hand goes to my belt, my other arm strikes. Let's do that again. That was a lot of information. Touching the pillow, lifting the knee. As I fall forward, this arm comes to my belt, and my other hand comes around, elbow strike. Get a few of those on each side. Go. All right, I'll show the other side. Lift, switch. All right, keep going. Keep going. All right. Great job. All right, let's head on to the next drill.
Welcome guys, Mr. Jailer here, and we're going to be working a little bit on section 1 of the knowledge form, okay? So when we work on the form, all right, I'm going to be turning around facing this way, all right? That way hopefully it'll be a little bit easier for you guys to know which side is what side, and to follow along. I'll be also saying which side and the moves and everything to help you guys out. So let's start off with our chumbi. I'm going to face the camera for this one. So my chumbi, okay? My feet are going to be together. My knees are going to be slightly bent, okay? Just a little bit. All right, I'm going to take my right hand, okay? So right hand over here is going to make a fist like I'm holding a big old cup of coffee right here. My other hand, which is my left hand, so left hand right over here, is going to come over and hold it, okay? Like I'm making a giant C or wrapping around my right hand, okay? So it looks like when I put them together, like I'm holding a giant sword, all right? I'm ready to fight, okay? So I'm gonna turn around and we're gonna get started with section 1. So my left arm is gonna hug in to my armpit here on bottom, other arm on top, nice and strong, again, just like this, okay? I don't want my elbows down. I don't want there be this kind of weird gap like this, okay? Because that's just not as strong. Okay? I want to be right here, or not right here, right here. There you go. So as I step out to my left, boom, I'm gonna get in a deep front stance. My left arm comes out, outer forearm block, making sure my arm's nice and strong. It's not loose. Again, if I were able to push on your arm, it would not budge. Okay, my other arm, which is my right arm, is going to do my elbow strike. Boom. As this other arm comes back to my side. Okay, it's kind of pinned to my chest here, or my belt, whichever one. Then I'm going to step back towards the front. Okay, feet back together. Right hand's going to hug on bottom. again, into my armpit, just like so. And then from here towards the other side, strong front stance, outer forearm block, other side, elbow strike. Good. All right, let's go ahead and back to Chumbi for that. Let's do that one more time before we add some more stuff. So we're here, Chumbi, all right, or ready stance. I'm gonna hug my left arm into my armpit, stepping out to the left, strong front stance, bending that front knee, making sure this back leg is straight, trying to keep your toes pointing forward. From there, outer forearm block, elbow strike. Good. Then I step back together the way I started. Right hand hugs, then stepping out, outer forearm block, other side, elbow strike. Good. Adding a couple of moves, what's going to happen? Okay, so I'm going to take my left arm, I'm going to hug, then towards the front. So for me, my front is this way. Your front would be hopefully towards the camera here. I'm going to hug, low block. Again, still keeping my stance the same though, not moving yet. Then as I turn towards the front, that same arm is going to high block. So I just did outer forearm block, elbow. I'm going to hug, low block. Then I turn my toes, high block. So I'm not stepping. I'm not stepping like this. I don't want to do any steps. Okay. All I want to do is I want to low block, turning my toes, high block. Good. From here, my right arm is going to super strong punch. Back leg, which should be my right leg, picks up front kick, land. Now my left arm does a punch. Good. Back leg again, this is my left leg. Back leg front kick, land. I'm going to do two strong punches, one with my right, one with my left. Aya. Good. So just showing you guys that part towards you, okay? In case you couldn't see the moves. That was a little confusing not being able to see the moves as well. So again, here towards the front, I would do left arm low, high, punch, right leg, back leg, front, land punch with my left, left leg, back leg, front, right arm punch, left arm punch, aya. So you should end up at the end of section 1 with your left foot in front and your left arm punching. They should match. Okay? So let's go ahead and do it again. All right. So facing front here. All right. We're in our chumbi or our ready stance. Left arm hugs. Step out. Outer forearm block. Right arm elbow strike. Stepping back feet together. Hug again. Right arm in my armpit. Step out. Outer forearm block. And elbow strike. Good. From here, my left arm as I go towards the front. Again, I'm going this way. You guys are trying to come towards me now. I'm going to hug, low block. Again, I'm still facing the same way for now. Then I turn my toes. That same arm high blocks. From here, right arm, punch. Back leg, front kick, land, left arm, punch. Back leg, front kick, land, punch, punch. 1, 2, aya. Good. So what's going to happen is I want you guys to go ahead and give it about just 1 minute. 1 minute to kind of practice that the best you can. All right, let me get a timer here for you guys for that. And as you're practicing, again, just making sure that you're doing those strong hugs, okay? Because if I just come up and I just do this, all right, and I do this and this, okay, they might look strong, okay, but I guarantee that they'll look 10 times stronger if you hug, okay? I can do strong blocks, okay? You all can do strong blocks. I've seen you guys do strong blocks in sparring, okay? It's just there's something special when I hug. There's something that happens that makes my move look awesome. All right, so about a minute practicing it on your own. I'm going to do it with you guys in case you need someone to watch. All right, and go. Okay, and I'm actually going to do it facing you guys in case that may help you guys better. It may not. We shall see. So I'm going to hug, outer forearm block, elbow strike. Again, going towards my left. Then from here, hug, outer forearm block, elbow strike again, going towards my right, hug, towards my front now, low block, high block with the left, back arm punch, back leg front kick, land punch, back leg front kick, land punch, punch, 1, 2, ayah! You got about another 20 seconds left. Practice, practice, practice. All right, and again, if you don't have it fully mastered right now, that's a-okay. We're still early in the cycle. We got time. All right, but if you can get it down now, then you can spend the whole rest of the cycle sharpening it up, making it perfect for testing. All right, and time. All right, so that was section 1. Again, some of you guys, that's your whole form. Okay, some of you guys, you have a few more sections. You have section 2. Some of you guys have section 3. All right, we'll continue to work on that through these classes. But for now, that is all we're going to do for our form. All right, so we're going to head over to the next drill, guys. All right, but again, keep working on it. Keep trying at it, and you'll get it down. I promise. All right, so let's move on to our next drill.
So great work today, gang. We're going to finish up with a board breaking technique. Then we're going to let you guys get on with your day. Really glad you joined me today. Otherwise, it's just me in an empty room with nothing happening. So we're going to go to this board breaking technique, and we're going to work on 2 actually. And some of you may be surprised that these are 2 moves you're actually allowed to do in board breaking. A lot of people didn't know that these 2 moves are actually techniques you're allowed to use. Okay, so the first one is a knee strike. So knee strike is usually just what we'll do for self-defense, right? Or target drills, whatever. But you're actually allowed to do knee strike as a board break. So as I do knee strike as a board break, my strongest leg behind me, and as I come up, I drive my knee up and into the board. Usually it's held down at an angle, and I'm not hitting my kneecap. That's not going to feel good. I'm in the top of my knee, right at the bottom of my quadricep. So right there, it's pretty solid, okay? So from here, I'm lifting, boom, that knee strike up and in. You're even allowed to hold on to the holder's hand. So the holder's hands are on the board. You're able to hold their wrists so you can even pull into the board even stronger. So here's what I want you to do. In your stance here, I want you to imagine that board's right there in front of you. You're going to lift your knee, drive straight through it. And what I want you to do is relax, and then I want you to do it again. So try to get about 10 knee strikes, board breaking knee strikes. I mean, ruthless knee strikes, okay? And you know it's ruthless when they're just coming straight at you, right? All right, so I'm going to give you time to get 10 of those done. Ready, set, and go for it. So back leg knee strike. Drive your knee up and in. Good. And then go back. Get in your stance. Picture that board. Boom, then do it again. Nice and hard. Pick that knee up. Bring your heel close to your rear so my knee is nice and tight right here. I don't want my leg to be loose like this. I want it to be tight, all right? Good. Keep going. You have time to get 10, so you should have about 5 left maybe. Good. Get a couple more. I'm going to show you another one that, again, you might or might not know that this is allowed for board breaking, okay? So we're going to go through it. Good. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, so hopefully you had time for 10 knee strikes. Now, we've got another one that's called a downward elbow strike. Downward elbow strike is one of my favorites. So the board is flat like this, either on a board holder or the people holding the board can take a knee and kind of hold it up high, okay? And so what you're doing with this one is you're dropping your elbow straight down into the board. Again, kind of same idea, not hitting my kneecap. I'm not hitting my elbow. I'm hitting the bottom of my tricep right here, okay? So my elbow doesn't actually hit anything. So the way this works is gravity. Gravity helps a lot. So the board's here. What is I bring my power up and then drop it down. That's one way. The other way is just to be here, come up and drop it down. So my weight comes up on my tiptoes, and then as I drop down, I bring my elbow down fast, or the harder and faster I can drop my arm down. It just cuts through that board like a warm knife through butter. And that's what I want when it comes to board breaking. I don't want this to hurt, right? I don't want it to be hard. So the harder and faster that I go, the less it's going to hurt and the easier it'll be to break the board. So again, I'm going to give you enough time to get 10 of these. So board breaking arm is up. Picture the boards here. Raise your weight up. Boom, drop it down hard. Here we go. Ready? And go for it. Plenty of time to get 10 of those downward elbow board smashing drills. Go ahead and get it 10. If you want to do 5 on each arm, you can do that too. Bring that other arm in. Boom, drop it down hard on that board. Again, these are 2 moves you are allowed to use at testing to break your board, okay? Which we have plenty of time before testing. But anyways, go ahead and get those done. Good. Enough time for a couple more. A few seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everybody. All right, so you did a great job today. I can't wait to see you back on the mat or back online for your next class.